Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Clayton Richard, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Ready now, Justin Turner. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he has an even 10 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Another payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Into the corner and slicing foul. Seager leads off first with 1 away. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Seager is on his way home. And a relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. And it's 1-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And that one just missed outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Nero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
To 2-2 now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Spangenberg is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Settling in now, Jose Perella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. Missed with a breaking ball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And he lays off again, ball 3. His career batting line against Hill. He's 1 for 2. The 3-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. One and 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Perella leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Here's Will Myers. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Kemp is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he's just 2 for 9.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Trace Thompson. High in the air out to center field.
Margot's under it.
Makes the play, one away. And the throw in gets away from him.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Stepping into the box, Chase Utley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Center fielder number 3.
Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot. 4th home run for him on the season as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 LA. Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
And that'll bring in Carlos Isuaje. His career batting line against Hill. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is in there, a called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Manuel Margot. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail here 4-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. The 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Margot has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
In now is Yasiel Puig. First time up, he went down looking. Bellinger stands at first with 1 out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. There goes the runner. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Margot ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
In now, Matt Kemp. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the 1-1 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres nothing. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Utley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, catcher, A.J.
In now is A.J. Ellis. Set to deal on 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose Pirela.
At the plate, Jose Pirela, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. The 3-1. To third, gloved by Turner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Trace Thompson digs in, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2.
Double!
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. And Utley not biting at that one as he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all now for Clayton Richard. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Chris Young answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Young.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. Swing and a line drive. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Barella sprinting after it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. LA's on top, 8-0. In now, Corey Spangenberg. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Pitch on the way. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Will Myers.
2
away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that misses 2-1. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. So coming to the plate, Matt Kemp. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Puig stands at second with no outs. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Once again, a 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Galvis has a play. 1 out.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Margot is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box now, Trace Thompson. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ripped down the first base line. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. And he makes the catch in the corner. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, D-Roll, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, ready.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Asuaje over at second. Margot at first, 1 gone. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
In now, A.J. Ellis. It's a 2-2 count to the pitcher. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Pirela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Friars 2. In is the second baseman Chase Utley. Lifetime numbers against Chris Young. He's a .333 hitter. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Utley on at first, nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Utley rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. The next 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hosmer over to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
First baseman number 35.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Friars 2. Ross Stripling enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 4, Will.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Myers. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Down is full.
One out,
3-2.
nobody on. Count still full, 3-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number
Stepping
10,
up to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. No hits to this point.
Renfroe.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And Utley will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Back here at Petco Park, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Yasiel Puig, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. The 3-2 pitch. High pop up. Asuaje is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Matt Kemp. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Something has to give here. Pitch. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Trace Thompson digs in, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The 6'10" Young has now thrown 60 pitches. The 2-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Standing in, Carlos Suarez. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Playing twos, 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Manuel Margot just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home.
Double!
This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
In now is A.J. Ellis. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Margot at second. Galvis is over at first with 1 away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Weed coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose Pirela.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jose Pirela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Hit on the ground to third. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers lead this one 9-3. Digging in and looking for more, Chase Utley. He'll start us off in the 8th. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Knees for the strikeout.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Fouled away. Utley is off at first with 2 away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another 2-2 offering. Still even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Stepping in now, Will Myers. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and one. Garcia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And this one's in the dirt. Hit down the line at first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1, still way back. It's 9-3. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching baseball on MLB Network. Tom Wilhelmsen comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. He's taken high above the zone.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch, and this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Lifetime against Tom Wilhelmsen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Matt Kemp is on deck. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners are at first and third with none out. Popped high in the air. Spangenberg waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Perella is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Next will be the designated hitter, Trace Thompson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Shot towards second. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Chase Utley. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Dodgers out in front, 10-3. Kenley Jansen
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 4. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is the guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Ellis. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Three-two pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now at the plate, Jose Perella. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air down the right field line. Puig is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 4. The 1-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
2-2 the count. San Diego down to their final strike. Missed with a slider.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Galvis on second. Ellis at first. 2 out in the inning. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Los Angeles Dodgers scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Rich Hill earns win number 4 on the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Clayton Richard was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.